Oh, this is one of these problems I truly love because they're trying to mess with your minds here. It says if the equation x squared minus x equals 6 is solved for x, meaning they're wanting to know what the solutions are that make this work. Here's the real trick. You can find those, and these are just the roots of the quadratic. But it says here's what's the sum of them. So you take both, and sum means add. Sometimes they'll say difference, and so you have to subtract. But in most cases here, I mean, it looks like we're going to be dealing with a sum. And so we're going to solve this one or two different ways. One way is that you could actually take the 6, move it over, make it negative 6, and we can find the roots. Or we could graph this and graph this and find the two places on the x where it intersects. But guess what? We still need to take those two places and add them together to get the solution. That's where it's like a little extra work here. So let's go, and I'm going to do the graphing method just because I like graphing. And I mean, it's just another method in how we do things. So again, we're going to put the left side of the equation in. So it's x squared minus x. Enter. So there's the equation. Again, what we're wanting to do is find where they intersect at, okay? And I'll show you that right now. And so now we need to go to menu. We want to add a second graph, and that graph is going to be the left or right side of the equation, which is 6. We hit enter, and notice it's crossing here and here. Now, if we couldn't see it before, we could change, whatever we're looking at. Like here, I couldn't see it. So you can do whatever you need to do. Zoom out, zoom in, whatever. It doesn't matter to me as long as you see where they intersect. And again, if you need to zoom, you just go to Window, and here I'm just going to go Zoom Fit. There it is. 1 point's here, 1 point's here. Let's go ahead and actually find the points. So let's go to Menu, Analyze Graph. We want to find the intersection. It's going to say the lower bound. Now we want to find this point right here. So lower bound means left side. Upper bound, just go a little bit above it. And here is our first point, -2. Remember, it's the x. Let's do that again for this point over here where the red and the blue line crosses. So we go to Menu, Analyze Graph, Intersection. The lower bound this time, we just got to be on the left side of that intersection, and we have to be above it, and that answer is 3. And so what we have to do, remember, it's the sum of the two. So -2 is the x. That's what you're looking at. And the 3, which is what you're looking at. So -2 plus 3. Well, of course, that's going to be -1e, and that's going to be your answer. But the real trick is that, yeah, you can find these, but it asks for the sum of the solutions. The solutions are 2 and 3. These are the roots, okay? And I know it's a little tricky, but you need to think about that. And that's all you do. Just put those two together. If it was a difference between the two, you would just subtract them. But here it was the sum.